Everybody, it is Thursday morning, about 11:15 in the morning, and I just finished my cardio. I did some spin. Hold on, let me flex for you. And I have to flex really hard to see these guys. Yay for progress! I just finished 50 minutes on the spin bike. I just did some low intensity, watched some YouTube videos, caught up with my friends, stuff like that, and now I'm about to make some breakfast. You guys probably already know what I am going to have. But I've been getting a lot of questions about my face routine because for the most part I do have pretty good skin, but I do have the random breakouts here and there, and I do find that having a low-fat diet really helps with my skin, you guys. If you were watching a couple weeks ago, I had like a breakout and I was eating a lot of avocado and stuff like that, but I try to keep my fats moderately low. Like if I'm gonna guess, probably around like 40 grams of fat. I don't go above that because my skin does break out. It sets the pH levels in my body off balance and then it just comes out on my skin. So when I have low fat, my skin is really good. I've been getting asked a lot of questions about what I do for my skin, so I'm gonna show you guys since I just washed my face. So let me show you. I use the Clarisonic once a day, so I'll use this tonight, like after I've sweat the day and like I want to just go to bed with clean skin. I love this thing. I bought it a couple years ago, and I really find that it just cleans my skin, like from the inside out. I just love how it exfoliates my skin, and I find that it really helps my skin breathe. And then I always use a charcoal soap. Now don't use this if you have dry skin. I personally don't have dry skin, but I love the charcoal soap because it really detoxifies your skin. It is a detoxifying, like purifying soap. So it gets everything out. And if you do have acne or you suffer from breakouts, charcoal soap is really good for that. But obviously don't use it, like I said, if you have dry skin because it'll dry it out. So that is what I do. I do that every single day. I just wash my face because I sweat. And then I'll just use some like fragrance-free makeup remover pads after the gym if it was like a super sweaty session, which it usually is, just to get the sweat off my skin right away, or just like wash my hands, wet my hands, and then like wash my face, just so that it's just not sitting on my skin. I'm gonna have my breakfast. Like I said, you already know what I'm gonna have because I'm a creature of habit, and it's the best breakfast in the world. So let's go make it. So I have the same breakfast every single day. I'm sorry to the people that see this and are getting sick of it, but it's so good and it's not gonna change. I have oatmeal with chia seeds, frozen blueberries, some wilted spinach, 1 cup of egg whites, 1 full egg, and then I take 1 Her Daily Cleanse with the first meal of every single day. Talk about a beautiful sight. Look at that foam. I live for the foam, guys. I live for the foam.
All right, now that we are caffeinated, let's start working out. What do you say? I hope that you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. Today's workout, we're going to be doing arms. Let's call it the tank top arms workout, or whatever you want to call it, because summer is here. We are putting away the sweaters. We want to feel good in our shirts, in our dresses, in our bikinis, not only for the summer, but year round, but you know what I mean. So the first exercise that we did in this circuit was dumbbell lateral raises. Then we moved on to dumbbell overhead tricep extensions, and then some dumbbell bicep curls. Moving on to the second circuit, we did some dumbbells double lateral raise, which is essentially overhead, like an overhead lateral raise. You don't stop at 90 degrees, you bring it overhead. So basically, there's 2 lateral raises in this movement. As you guys can see, you're doing it up to 90 degrees and then 90 degrees up overhead. So you got it? Okay. The next exercise that we did was a easy barbell superset. So I did wide grip bicep curls. I did 10 of these, and then I moved on to close grip bicep curls. Make sure that you keep your elbows locked at your side. They should not move throughout the entire exercise. So keep the elbows locked at the side, core engaged, and lift with your biceps. Don't swing it. You guys are cheating yourself out of that progress if you're swinging the barbell. Circuit number 3, we did some static holds, and oh my gosh, do these ever burn. So we did some dumbbell front raise static holds, and basically what that is a alternating front raise, but you do one arm at a time, and you hold the other arm that you're not doing the lift with out in front of you, which is the static hold. Moving on, I did some lateral raises again, but this time the lateral raises are a bit different. This time I did partials. So what partials are is that I don't come all the way down to the starting position. I keep them raised and I'm doing like a quarter of the motion. But this is really hard because you're not bringing your arms all the way down to the starting position, so the tension stays in your delts. Yes, partials are killer. And for the last exercise in this circuit, I did some single arm tricep pull downs. And the last circuit in this exercise is an ab circuit, the ab circuit of death. This workout definitely left my abs in knots for like a week, so good luck, thank me later. The first exercise is leg raises. So I'm doing these slowly and controlled, making sure that I'm engaging my core and pulling my legs up with my abs, not with my hips, with my abs. I'm doing a little bit of a pulse up as well, which is me engaging my lower abs and pulling my butt up off the bench with them. So just lifting your butt up off the bench. I'm not exactly sure what to call these, but these are my fave and they're totally killer. So let's call them like side to side leg raises. Basically, easy enough, right? So the side to side motion that you're doing of the twist of the hips every single time that you raise your legs up really activates your obliques, but it's super hard and it's much harder than it looks. And for the last exercise, we did V-ups and I had my arms up for some core stabilization. And then these are beautiful protein pancakes for post-workout. Hope you guys are enjoying the vlog. I'll see you in the next clip.
Eventually,
What's going on, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It is Thursday morning, about 10:30 in the morning. I just said that. And I just got ready, dressed to tackle the day. I am gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have not picked up my camera to vlog all week. And the reason being is because I've had such anxiety this week. It's been absolutely ridiculous. I just have this like anxious feeling in my chest, and I have meditated. I even meditated twice this morning. By the way, I wanted to recommend you guys my favorite meditation app. No, I don't have any affiliation with them, but I'm probably gonna get asked anyways. It's called Simple Habit. I really like that one. So that's the one that I've been using. And anyways, I've just been having such bad anxiety this week, and I'm trying to dissect my life and figure out what it is over. I just want to be honest. I'm not trying to complain or anything. You know, I'm just always honest with you guys, and that's where I've kind of been. I've been like a hermit. I've been by myself. I've been in my head. I've been meditating. I've been trying to breathe and all that stuff. So meditation and just daily reflections have helped a lot. But anyways, now that you guys are caught up with the way that I'm feeling, we're gonna get into today's vlog. There's a couple things that I want to share with y'all. First, I'm gonna go for a run. We're gonna do some foam rolling, and then we're gonna come back, eat breakfast, and I'm gonna show you guys an all-natural, no sugar added, like the most simple jam, like no chemicals or anything, all natural jam. We're gonna make it. And it's so easy. And I hope that you guys decide to throw out all of those chemically filled sugar-free jams that you have in your fridge away, because this jam is so good, and it's healthy for you, and it's good for your body. So let's go to run. Sitting here doing some work, and the next thing I'm going to be eating is a grapefruit. I haven't had grapefruit forever. It used to be a staple. I used to have it every morning for breakfast, but it's been like over a year, and I picked a really good one. So I'm gonna snack on this. I'm excited. Just about to make my next meal. The sun came out. I'm always so happy when the sun comes out. Seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna make my next meal, and then we are going to make the jam. I have not forgot about the jam. You guys are like, where is the jam that you talk about? What is this jam that you speak of? Here, hold up, let me show you. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you how to make it. Okay. Look at this jam. Like, it looks like legit jam. Does it not? Because it is legit. And it's healthy for you. It is so freaking good. But first, salad time. And there it is. There's my cucumber, tomato, onion salad with some of the salmon that I prepped last night. Okay guys, this is the moment you have all been waiting for. And I just realized that all of my ingredients are organic. Do I have any in my teeth? No. All of my ingredients are organic, so we just got real fancy. There's 3 ingredients to this jam. Unlike all of the jams that are store-bought and off the shelf, there are way more than 3 ingredients, unfortunately. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. The measurements are going to depend on how big your jar is, but you really can't go wrong with this recipe, and I'm gonna show you how. Okay, so the first ingredient that we have is berries. I have some frozen blueberries because I always put frozen blueberries on my oatmeal. And I do suggest just getting frozen because it works a little bit better for this recipe, and I'll tell you why. Well, I'll show you why. Also, if you guys are going to be getting berries, I highly recommend that you get them organic because berries are on the Dirty Dozen list, which means that they're very contaminated in pesticides. So unless you get organic, where you know that they are coming from a controlled environment, you can have up to 80% pesticides in your berries. And that is heartbreaking because I just learned that a couple weeks ago, and I always get strawberries, and I never got the organic ones. And yeah, up to 80% pesticides in the strawberries, my beloved strawberries. Sad. It's not that much difference in price, by the way, for the organic ones, so just get the organic, okay? So we also have some organic black chia seeds. I really didn't even mean to choose organic. These are just the ones that I always get, so pretty fancy. And my stevia. This is what we are going to sweeten it with. If you want it to be a little bit sweeter, is organic as well. So. Okay, enough of the organic shit. Let's get to work. And yes, you want it filled all the way to the top because I'm going to put this in the microwave for 1 minute, and since they're frozen, they're going to shrink. You want to put as many berries in the jar to fill it up because you want a full jar of jam. So 1 minute, let's put it in. All right, so now we have it heated up, and I'm actually going to use a fork, and I'm going to mush some of them because it's going to be jam, so we want to have some of the berries squished. Some of them are okay, but this is so simple, you guys. It's already almost done. So I'm going to put 2 packages of stevia, again, dependent on how sweet you want it. Then we're going to be using our chia seeds. I will start with, I think, let's do a 1/4 cup. Again, you can just totally eyeball this. I might have put a lot of chia seeds in it, but that's fine. You can put a little bit less, but you do want a good amount because the chia seeds get really gluttonous and soak up the liquid. And that is what's going to make this into a jam. There we go. Okay, so that is what it looks like right now. And we're going to come back to it in about 10 minutes, and I will show you what it looks like.
Welcome to the Bucci Radio podcast. I am your host, Amanda Bucci, a fitness, social media influencer, and entrepreneur. In this podcast, we bring you episodes that will help ignite your fire and enhance your life. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Bucci Radio. I have a very special guest on today. Her name is Randi Kennedy. Randi is one of my absolute best friends, and our friendship anniversary is this month. It's January 31st, the day that we're recording this, and I think we met like the beginning.
So my episode with Amanda on her podcast, Bucci Radio, literally just went live today, May 11th, and I'm going to listen to it. We recorded it in January, like she just said, and yeah, that is a really raw, real, just... we didn't leave anything unsaid, and it was just, nothing was censored. Like, I answered things that came from the heart, and I just talked about my experiences with some of the biggest struggles that I faced. And yeah, I was really nervous to do that podcast because I knew the questions that she was going to ask me, and it was my first like kind of like public speaking. I did one shortly afterwards at a school, but I don't know, I guess it is a public speaking because it was on podcast and I knew that everybody was going to hear it. And I feel like it's just a little bit different than me talking to my camera because like I already have a relationship with my camera and my following on YouTube. I'm like, oh, they know me, it's fine. But I don't know, I was just super nervous for public speaking. It's like not my forte. I start to get like hot flashes and I get really nervous and stuff like that. And I know that it might not seem like that, but it happens, guys. Anyways, make sure that you go check out that podcast and then let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to hear it, and I'm honored to be on her podcast. You can check it out on iTunes and SoundCloud. So that is it for that. Let's go look at our jam. Yes, this jam looks amazing, you guys. Turned out so well, super simple, 3 ingredients, and then it looks like this. Do you not want to eat this jam? Healthy, no sugar added, no chemicals, except for the stevia if you call that a chemical, but it's organic. And I'm on the fence. Like, I know that it could be called a chemical and then it's like called natural too. So whatever. This jam is so much better for you than any of the jams that you guys can buy on the shelf. I strongly encourage you guys to make it. I know that I'm going to be giving it as Christmas presents, birthday presents, stuff like that. It's so easy to make. Literally took no time at all. And everybody in your family and your loved ones can all benefit from healthy jam like this instead of eating chemicals and stuff, because that stuff is not good for your body. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that super sweet, literally, fast recipe. Go make it and let me know what you think.